Exclamation, everybody, and welcome to Seeds of Calamity. It is by Laborious Lark Studios and published by Pretty Soon and Doyoyo Games. There's a demo available during the Steam Next Fest right now. You can take a look at. There's also a playtest available that you can jump onto and take a look at. I assume a probably more recent version, maybe. We'll see. I haven't played that yet. I am playing right now the demo. It's my understanding the playtest is even more of a beta, so there's, it might be a little unstable here and there, whereas the demo's been very, very solid. So I want to stick with that for the moment here, so we can see what's going on. But we're going to jump in to a game that I already have in progress. This is a Stardew Valley-alike game, but it takes Stardew Valley and it incorporates some other concepts. So turn-based combat, for one thing. It also adds some quality of life things that you don't really have in Stardew Valley, which I think enhances the game in general. Now there is, I should point out on the options menu here. I don't know if it may or may not. Yeah, so you can change the length of the day. Just from playing through the game, I would say, honestly, it would be probably a good idea to change the length of the day. Just, maybe times 2 at least. The days are pretty short, but the map is very small as well, so I can kind of see why the days are short. You don't have a long ways to travel, all that kind of thing. So it's kind of a back and forth there on that. There are some things that will, like going into the dungeon, will pause the time, but then it will also automatically fast forward to the end of the day once you leave the dungeon. So there's some things that will progress the day anyway, regardless of what you're doing. So, it's kind of a preference, really. I think I prefer like a longer day just because I might like to clear out the farm a little bit more for a particular day than it might let you right now. But we're going to do it on 1x speed so you can see what it's about. So here's our farm so far. I do have a sprinkler, but it only does north, south, east, and west right now. So I gotta pick up the slack here with a few other things. You do have to water your crops every day in the game. Let's see, are any of these ready to be picked up? That is. Okay, fire cane there. Cool. So your tools, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 there on the bottom, do not have durability. So that's number one, very good quality of life thing. Number 2, the watering can does not have to be refilled. It's bottomless. So another good thing. Over here is our magic stone, which is, or ritual stone, I should say, which is basically your furnace in the game. This is where you turn ores into bars and planks into smooth planks and syrup and resin and all that stuff. So they basically combine it all into one handy dandy thing, so you don't have to go crazy with, all kinds of furnaces and stuff, which I appreciate. Here's our crafting bench and the things that we have access to at the moment. And then decorative stuff and fences and walkways and things of that nature. There are, things that will have to be improved upon over here. This is a greenhouse that has to be rebuilt at some point, but we haven't gotten to that point yet. This is the farm storage chest. The farm storage chest anything you put in here is available to everything on the farm. So you can use that as your, like, put all your resources in there and then you have it available just to craft from it. You don't have to worry about it. This is the sell chest. So we'll just sell those for right now. There are requests that the guild makes each week, I believe. And if you sell these, so Sundrop Petals, Vermilion Char, Direwing, you get, I think, a 30% bonus on their sell price for those. So that helps keep things a little bit fresh as we're going. And one over here, and then we're into the town. So if I bring up the map, which I think is tab here. So this is our quest log and everything. But the map, you can see it's a relatively small map, and that's perfectly okay. Given the short length of day and everything else, and given everything that you end up doing for it. So, and there's all kinds of stuff around here that I haven't gotten to yet, like the ruins, the island cave, things like that. We're still kind of unlocking things slowly but surely as the game goes on here. What I also like is that there's not 500 NPCs. One of the problems I have with a lot of these Stardew Valley-like games is that they just overwhelm me with NPCs, like 900 NPCs. And then they're like, go talk to this person, go talk to that person. I'm like, I have no idea who that is. You know, it's like, who are you talking about? There's just like 20 people in this village, and I still don't know any of them. So I'm happy that they've kind of reduced that down to sort of the bare minimum here. All of these people have a particular job that you'll need at some point. Congrats on defeating the Slime King. It's a really big step in your dungeon crawling journey. Be careful though, the dungeon only gets more dangerous the further down you go. So, this is the guild, and that's the guild leader. And every week or so, you get a, so this one expires in 4 days. You get a series of bounties, and these bounties are things that you do inside the main dungeon, and you get rewarded for them, and it tells you like how many, like I have to kill 3 rock crabs. I've already gotten the rock fish, so I'll do this. Why not? And so that gives you something to do in the dungeon besides just, you know, getting resources or trying to traverse further down. And I'll talk about the dungeon in a little bit because it's kind of it's something a little bit different than you might expect. This lady here gives us upgrades for money to upgrade all of our tools and stuff. This guy down here, who's over in his pen here, is the upgrade guy. So he can build stuff on your farm, or upgrade your storage or inventory. I really need an inventory upgrade very, very badly, because the 2 lines of inventory that you have they get filled up so quickly in the dungeon that it's not even funny. So having at least one more line here is going to help quite a bit. There's fishing, a little fishing mini game and stuff. We'll get to that in a bit here. Let me just talk to this person. Oh, and this is the librarian, and so there are like not tutorial books, but there are books that you can read that are skill books. That's the word I'm looking for. You read them during the day, and eventually, once you complete reading the books, you'll gain some passive skill or some skill boost from them. So all that's cool. You can also gain books just from what's the word I'm looking for? Just from delving in the dungeon and stuff like that. So there is a big dungeon. There's also some temples here. We're going to go to this temple. This here is a bug catching area. What you do is you have to solve the riddles, and then you'll be able to capture the bug that comes from them. In order to bait, you have to bait the bug, and then you can capture it. So you just have to solve the riddle for that. I don't have the riddle thing for that yet, the item that it needs. But if I go into here, we've got this ancient temple thing, and there are stuff to do here, altar to get rewards, and then we'll eventually have to repair this place and in order to get to other areas. So this one is not available in the demo kind of thing. And this is a lot to take in, but this is, you know, these sort of cozy farming life sim things, they do tend to have a lot of mechanics built into them, and it's a lot to take in, but it all kind of makes sense later on. So this is the dungeon. Yeah, I don't have any money for any more spells right now. So I've already completed the first level, the abandoned mine. And then we have the slime caverns next. But I'm going to stick with floor 1 for right now to do this bounty. So you have these crystal fountains. These return you to this room, basically. And then you can exit. Looks like we got some combat coming up here. So this is where they've sort of combined multiple genres. First of all, you got turn-based combat, which I'm fine with. And then you've got up the top here sort of rogue-like progression. So each one of these rooms, you'll have a choice between 2 ways to go. Much like a Hades or something like that, and then you can kind of pick your poison and pick what you're going to do next. So we'll get into that once we do this combat here. So let's first of all let's soak all the enemies, because right now all I have is water magic, and do this 40 damage to all enemies. And then that's all we can do there. Alright, heal itself a little bit. Alright, you're done for. Let's do 10 and then 10. There we go. So defeat one of the rock crabs we need to defeat. And it brings us into the next transition room here. So, as I said, it's a series of rooms. And then each room you can choose between the left or the right which way to go. This one's going to take us to a fishing spot. This one's going to take us to a mining area. That in of itself sounds a little bit weird, because you think a dungeon, you think, oh, it's going to just be combat. But no, it's a combination of multiple things, which I'm actually really digging. I dig it even more so because they give you bounties that are, you know, not just defeat so many enemies, but also like collect so many, you know, fish or something like that. And a lot of times you might want to go into this dungeon just to get some resources, just to get some mining resources or to get some fish or whatever. And so it's really nice from that perspective, because you're kind of, it just becomes another mechanic in the game. You know, you don't have to go, every time you go into a dungeon, you don't have to go through an entire level 1 run, right? You can just go halfway and get some stuff that you need, and then just leave and then come back out and use that stuff. So it's a really interesting and neat concept, and I'm glad it's a blending of genres. And I like it when devs sort of do a mixtape, if you will, of things where they take a couple of genres and they blend them together and see what comes out of them. So this is definitely one of those. So we'll come over here and we can do some fishing. These are both have 3 fish in them, which means they're kind of low tier. But yeah, we can catch 1 or 2 here. Show you what the fishing mini game looks like. It's not much to it. It's just this, and then occasionally you might get to a smaller segment. If you hit that, you get a bonus. So, and I think each fishing spot you can only do 3 times within the dungeon, if I'm not mistaken. And like I said, time is frozen as far as the world is concerned right now. There we go. Got 2 iron ore out of it. There's that. So you can spend as much time in here as you have resources, right? Like coming into a dungeon run, you definitely want to be able to heal. So you want some healing stuff. And then you might or might not need some stuff for your stamina. So this is a boss battle, question mark, like a more difficult battle. This is 2 cross swords versus the 1 sword. Let's just try this and see what we run into here. Okay, they're certainly more challenging. Right. There we go. And so we're gonna take out this guy maybe first, since he's powering up to an attack there. There we go. 2 crystallized slime, and then this I believe needs a... Oh, no, I guess not. There's one of these chests needs a key. Elite key half. You've acquired elite key half. Defeat another elite combat room to acquire another. Get both of them to open an elite chest after defeating a boss. Okay, yeah. So there is an elite chest. You can see the halves that we have there that you come across that you need this key to liberate. So let's go to, I forget what the star. Oh, star is puzzle, right? I think so far I've only seen this same puzzle right now, but you know it's early, so you know, I assume there's going to be more at some point. Let's see if we can push that down there. That's certainly not what I wanted there. There you go. Let me get that to the end. It looks like there were some emeralds in there. That's another battle coming. There we go. Very nice. And we got a fire topaz out of it. And we got some mining rooms here. Or no, I'm sorry, this is the halfway point. So here we could go back if we wanted to. With the resources we have, but I want to kind of go forward a little bit, show you kind of the full, if I can, the full dungeon here. Plus we need to kill 3 of these guys, so... Oh, alright. Got a bunch of stuff out of them. And then we come on over here. And this is a butterfly puzzle thing here. So Ruby Fly, solve the riddle. Green and precious, a sight to behold, a symbol of wealth, of stories untold. Let's try Emerald. Solve the riddle. Bait is set. And then there's already bait set at this location. Back tomorrow. Okay, so no. Here's Ruby Fly. And then in here, crystalline and sparkly, a delight to the eyes, shaded regal and grand, a colorful surprise. Let's try amethyst. No. Fire topaz. No. Crystalline and sparkly. Maybe just crystallized slime. Yep, there it is. All right. So caught the bugs there, and then you can use those bugs. I forget who wanted the bugs. Someone wants them. I forget who it is. Let's go mining. So we can get our pickaxe here and get some crystals and iron and stuff. We got a geode, which you have to get your there's a quest that it triggers the first time you get a geode to get your workbench upgraded, and then you can just do them at the workbench. I've already done that. So we got that going. And then let's go do another elite. But I should probably, well, you know what? We can do it. We can heal up drawing it. And then 12. Alright, let's go use the health potion. Damage. Get rid of you first. I need 2 for that, so I don't have anything else. Let's do didn't really bring much with me, did I? Yeah, this could be a problem, but, well, we'll see what happens. Alright, so soaked. Get rid of this guy. Well, we can't. We can get him down to 4 at least. Oof, 14 damage. 12 damage. That hurts. Do 3 damage there. Is that 4? That, and we'll get you down to 7 at least. There we go. Bounty complete. And claim all that. We'll claim another piece of the elite key. Yeah, very good. Fire topaz. Excellent. Now, unfortunately, we only have 40 health, so I don't think we can take on the boss. I don't have any way of replenishing my health right now, I don't think. No, I'm all out. I'm all out of stuff. Alright. It's unfortunate. We have the key too, but we're not going to be able to use it. There we go. And now it's nighttime, so you can't go back in during the night. Everybody does gather in the pub here at nighttime, so you can sort of talk to all the NPCs at once if you want to. You can't really turn in quests though, because a lot of them want to be at their homes when you do it, but you know, sometimes you can. Alright, so nothing much to see there. We'll just have to go back to our... And you do need to get into bed before the day is complete. Just like normal in any one of these games. So iron bars, will craft the maximum of those. Over here, I'll put some of this away. Go. Let's see what's in the geode. An emerald. Alright, very good. And then I can sell these other things. Sell those. Sell those. Good. This is actually almost done up here. So might as well just collect it. Bunch of iron bars. Alright. Here's our bookshelf here. I was talking about this earlier. As you grab books, you can read through them and gain abilities from it. I forget what this one gives me, but there's a couple things in there. And then you got like a little crystal ball. Tell you what the weather's going to be tomorrow. And then you've got your cooking pot here for various stuff. I should probably... so this gives you energy. I need something. Sugar melon salad. So I need sugar melon, sundrop petals. How about health elixir? Oh, that takes the ruby fly and the golden ruff. You know what? Let's go. Can I grab those back out of here? Since I'm gonna need them. Or some health potions. There we go. These. Awesome. All right, let's get into bed before it's a problem. Alright, you kind of see all the money we got out of combat and all those things, and we would see any level ups if I had gotten any there, so on and so forth. You do heal up by the next day, so all that stuff helps, and yeah, you can kind of see the progression as it's going here. There's a lot of stuff to explore around that I haven't quite gotten to yet. I mean, we have to clear out. I still have a lot of stuff to clear out here. There's stuff to do on the farm. We've got. Oh yeah, this flame bug. I forgot to collect that before. I don't know what this is. Not available in the demo. There's a so quarry up here, so you don't have to go into the, if you need stuff, you don't have to go into the dungeon for it. As you progress in the dungeon though and you find stuff, it'll start to spawn it up here. You can see there's a geode and stuff there, which is very useful. This needs carved gemstones open. So there's that. And then you can see there's all kinds of stuff. So you don't have to dungeon crawl if you don't want to. This looks like it requires wait until summer or fall to be able to remove the rocks from the stairs. And it might also require an upgraded pickaxe too, it looks like there, maybe. So we have that, and then where are we at with, so here's all our quests. You can get quests from NPCs to do. Here's our skills. Cooking level 1, fishing level 2, farming level 3. Extra animal products each day. Yeah, so there's stuff we unlock there. Our companion has some skills as well. Digging up artifacts, we haven't done enough of that yet. Around the world. There was also a treasure map that I have that helps you find artifacts to dig up. So on and so forth. Here's our spells. We have room for more. Here's the calendar for spring. You know, there's all kinds of stuff to do here, as you expected. This is just the demo. You can do a lot of this stuff in the demo, and there's still stuff sort of locked off right now when it comes to that. So there's some good things to be seen. Oh, there's a dig spot here. Speaking of, how do I gotta use my hoe, right? Yeah, old spices. We got there. I have not been over this place yet. So what do we got here? Feel faint magical presence around the ancient altar. You also hear an almost imperceptible humming sound coming from the offering bowl. Oh, I can offer 20 wood, huh? Interesting. See a cave behind the magical barrier. Completing all offerings at the stone altar may allow you to remove the barrier. Okay. So they got objectives for you to do from exploring and all that stuff. Going around the world. And here's another fishing spot here too, like that spawns all over the place. Like there's just a, you know, the graphics are not going to blow anybody away. Oh, there's, speaking of, yeah, like the graphics aren't going to blow anybody away, certainly. But it's just a lot of just it, you know, if you like these kinds of games, which I certainly like these kinds of games, like it's just got so much of the things that you just kind of like, and it's got it in a you know, in sort of a distilled package. Like you don't have to, there's not a whole lot of BS between you and doing the things that you enjoy doing in these types of games. And I really appreciate that they took some time to be like, you know what, let's not force you to wait around or make the days so short that you just can't get anything accomplished, or, you know, give you all these NPCs and none of them are, you know, what you're looking for at the moment, and, you know, stuff like that. It's just kind of, it works. And the story behind the game is actually pretty cool as well. I mean, it's, the idea is that there was a broken wood spoon. Okay, there was a huge calamity, hence the seeds of calamity, that happened like 20 years ago, and the world is still rebuilding from it, and you're just helping the world rebuild from that calamity. So, Royal Skipper. Its color is royal. It catches the eye. Yeah, I don't know that one yet. I don't think. We need 200 wood to repair this bridge, which, where are we at on the map here? So we're right here. So this is the bridge to the southern ruins, which I haven't been able to get to yet. It looks like there's a cave even behind there, and there's something up here too. So yeah, I mean, it's a small world. It's a small map so far, but it doesn't have to be a big, huge map either. It's still got a lot of stuff packed into this small package, you know. And I'm enjoying myself. I know it doesn't look like there's a whole lot going on. But then again, if I were to sit here and play Stardew Valley for half an hour, there wouldn't be a whole lot going on there either, right? That's just kind of the nature of these games, is that the fun in these games is just kind of being able to casually just come in, drop in, and just kind of accomplish a few things here and there. You know, you don't have to go crazy about stuff. It doesn't need a whole bunch of action sequences. It's just kind of, you know, there's a lot of fun little tasks to take care of and things like that around the farm and all that stuff. And you know, it's just kind of it works. I think for like I said, it's like a very distilled experience. And then she's a general store, so she sells seeds and fertilizer and stuff like that. What I really need is some more recipes for stuff, which I think some more crafting recipes, that is, which I think this guy sells. One of these guys sells that. Let me see. I want to build something on my farm. So there's avian pens, mammal pen. Yeah, so you got like birds and stuff. And then buy something. Farm storage, inventory upgrade, crafting bench, the next level on that. Brush pen, and then there's animals to buy. And then feed. I don't know if you can only buy the feed or if you can craft feed and stuff. I'm not sure how that works yet. Haven't gotten even an inkling of that. So she's got books to buy. Tilling a field. So beautiful flowers. Let's try this one. Purchase that. And then this guy has has an artifact thing above us. I'm guessing the spoon is an artifact. Oh yeah, whenever you dig something up, that's an artifact. So then I can turn in. What was the other artifact that we dug up? Old spices? I don't know if that's not going to work. Yeah, okay. Alright, and if I come up here, you can see there's all kinds of display cases and stuff to fill up as we're going. So you got all that going on there. And now that I bought that book, we can take it back to our bookshelf and see what it unlocks potentially. Now, unfortunately, you have to, if you want to read a book, you have to do it in the morning. It doesn't let you do it at nighttime. It just says there's not enough time left in the day. So, yes. All right, so if I read, move the time of day forward, yes. Okay. So we can keep going one more time. Okay, now we gotta stop there. So 2 out of 3 reads on it. Still don't know what it's gonna unlock yet until it does it, I guess. But I assume it's gonna be some farming related stuff. And do I have root sticks? Common fish, water plant. That coral root sticks. All right, and so then we're good there. You can also save at any time. You don't have to go to sleep to save the game, which is also very nice. You can save right here. But yeah, I mean that's about it so far for the demo. But it's a lot. I feel like there's a lot going on here. And I'm really enjoying my time in it. I'm enjoying it actually more than Stardew Valley, just because Stardew Valley, like I said, can be pretty heavy-handed when it comes to like you want to get stuff done, but it's just there's a lot of downtime. There's a lot of walking between areas. There's a lot of just grinding you have to do, and this certainly does have some grinding in it, obviously, like all these do, but I feel like it's kind of taken all the good stuff and sort of, you know, made it so that if all you want to do is sit down for an hour and do something, you can sit down for an hour and accomplish something, you know, which I really appreciate a lot for a game like this. So anyway, my friends, this has been Seeds of Calamity. It is by Laborious Lark Studios and published by Pretty Soon and Doyoyo Games. There is a demo available right now during the Steam Next Fest. However, more than likely, when you see this, you'll probably just want to sign up for the playtest and play whatever version is in the playtest right now. I signed up for it and got a response like immediately, so there wasn't any like wait time or anything like that. So, you know, why not? And see if it's something you like. See if this is if this is in your wheelhouse or not. If you're a fan of these sort of life sim, farming sim kind of things. So anyway, as always, I will leave links down in the description so you can do your own due diligence. Thanks so much for watching, everybody, and I will see you